Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The Dutch capital is rocking. It always has. It did in the days when the great man after whom this arena is named took to the field, and it still does here and now. The faithful expect, and the team must deliver. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Look at the space. He's had a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So, a breakthrough already. Great chance here from position A1. Great chance here to level it up. Bale! So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Alvarez. No, it's come to nothing. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this. Mbappe! Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Birmingham are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from... It's Saviola! And he couldn't finish.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And it's Gullit. Gullit going face-to-face with his great rival. Could move up a gear here. And this is Bale. And he's got away from him. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Bale. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Saviola. No, he's not getting past him there. And he decides to cross it. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Alvarez has created one goal already. Platini. He has a look up. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Leicester picks it up from the goal kick. Bale. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Seedorf.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And he shoots! And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Birmingham Legion go up by 2 and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark. Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Platini. Vieira. And it's Bale. Can he get it through? That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's been caught napping! That pass isn't the best. Good ball, good take.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Bale. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's only too happy to take that back. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And this is Saviola. Gullit. Oh, he's burst through. He's been bundled over. That is a foul.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Roberto Carlos with a real chance here. Roberto Carlos!
Well, the goalkeeper's a lucky boy there.
Now it's Bale. That's a nicely shaped ball. Pass is just off target. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
Birmingham are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Birmingham Legion largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. So we're off again.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Ajax can't breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Saviola. Now it's Alvarez. Seedorf. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nesta. It's played through for him. Bale! Incredible! Just incredible!
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
So now the difference is 3. Pull it. It's Seedorf. That is good alertness. Now it's Mbappe. That's a good... And the shot! Yes! They are playing them off the park. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Birmingham Legion are having a ball here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And it's Tonali. In with the challenge. It's beyond the defence.
51,577.
Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's tidy. And they've got a throw. And here's Saviola. Takes a shot! And here's Mohamed Salah. And Seedorf! And a neat finish! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Ajax get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. And smartly reclaimed. Has a look and plays it forward.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah! Keeper's got his work done.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Keeper's dealt with that. Roberto Carlos delivers. Birmingham Legion have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that's well seen too. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So much time, shoots! Oh, brilliant save!
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Alvarez. Now it's Platini, and he's managed to get free. Platini, showing good feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He is through here. Conte, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Gives it back. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's Bale! Mbappe, and one more try! Oh, that is rather wayward. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Now he's got space here. Mohamed Salah, he's through on goal here. Platini. And that is as far as it goes. Birmingham Legion have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff.
Mbappe! There it is! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So, a breakthrough already.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
And here's Bale. Mbappe. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And a chance! And here's the chance to counter. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe purring through the gears. Mbappe! Birmingham Legion look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Doué. Conte. And here's Platini. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Platini. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Iniesta. And here's Bale. It's Bale! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! He just absolutely speared that in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
Well, this system, Peter, allows for a really expansive passing game. If your centre-backs can play, then you see lots of diagonal switches to the wing-backs, and it all makes for a stylish, attractive bundle. However, its biggest weakness are those gaps between centre-backs and wing-backs, and with quick enough movement from the opposition, that can cause lots of trouble.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Schlotterbeck. Pressing high and with purpose. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Bale. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Oh, that's a foul and the whistle's gone. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
What a start, free kick and a Bale! First quarter of an hour gone. Stood up well to him there. And here's Bale. Platini. Shapes to shoot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even...
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card. There is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter, and it's worked out badly.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Peru have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation.
It's Bale! You've got to be quick to recover this. And it's Vieira. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about. Always. Can he get it through? Conte. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Birmingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Oh, the ball's run loose here. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Bale has the space to scheme. Thinks about the shot. And he was alert to it. And that has been knocked clear. Tonali. Birmingham Legion yet to have an attempt on goal. Now he's off and running. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And he was quick to react. Rijkaard. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And the shot!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Tonali. Now Costa Curta. Bale. He's having a shot! Glorious! A finish of true class!
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
He's had a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I think he did really well to get the shot away, to be honest, given how much pressure he was under at the time.
Bale driving forward, driving through the middle. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Birmingham Legion with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Platini goes short. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, nice touch. Platini proves just a little bit too strong. No question, this is the man you want to get on to the end of things. And here's Platini, and he shapes the shoot! Has fallen kindly here, and he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Birmingham Legion are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always think...
Oh, he's all alone. And the finish! And that's a sharp finish.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
Oh, he's got... It's Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Birmingham Legion go up by 2. Shot a goal! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Not a bad try by any means. Mbappe. Conte. That is good alertness. That's been cut out, well played. That's a sharp pass. Well, nicely intercepted. And it's Bale. Looking for options for movement. And for the first half, that is that.
Well, it's hard to say whether a 2-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Birmingham Legion largely dominant, up by 2 at the break. The scoreline 3-1. The second period is underway. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Foot in. Now it's Eto'o. Vieira. Beckham. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And it's Cruyff. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, good ball. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Bale. Bale! It's hit the upright. Nearly, but not quite.
Bale certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
And he's had it nicked away. Rummenigge. Tonali. Turan. No, that's been intercepted. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Tonali. Mbappe. Good, strong midfield running here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Bale. Pass is just off target. Has a look up and drives it forward. Oh, he's burst through. And here's Bale. It's Bale! They are queuing up to have a go here.
Birmingham really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's their second corner of the game.
Se está realizando un cambio.
Gnabry plays it short. Ball swung in. Oh, great leap! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Leicester wins the duel this time. Gnabry. Oh, Red, nice interception. Birmingham Legion do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bale has been caught there, it's a foul. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Bale having a look. Oh, it rattles the bar! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! It's all becoming so easy. He'll take that. Perhaps not the prettiest, but they all count.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Birmingham Legion visibly comfortable, now up by 3. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Bale. Batistuta, he's got away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, that's well seen too. That has been cut short. That has not gone well. He's found a way for Bale! And yes, it's there! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Mbappe goes for a shot! Tonali. Oh, this looks sharp. Gnabry. Now it's Gnabry. Knocks it into space. Batistuta. Chance! And he couldn't quite make it 6. Leicester calmly anticipates. Sports official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Vieira. Oh, there's a probing ball. Tries to play it through. Now it's Gnabry. And that could set him on his way. Just the keeper in his way. That's a decent clearance. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Birmingham Legion can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So we're very much on the way now. Barcelona have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Bale can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
They've played it short. Can he finish? Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No way through. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Ronaldinho! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to play it through. And that looks a cracking ball. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Look, we can't say that's a surprise, Peter. He knew what the consequences were. He really did. Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much...
Bale! Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment. Takes a shot! And there's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Birmingham Legion are sitting pretty, 2-0 up. And a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Dixon. And it's Conte. Now it's real chance! Yes! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Oh, delicious, such devilish curl!
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
A case now of complete control.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Ronaldinho, and once more he proves rigid and robust. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Knocks it into space. Tries to... shapes to shoot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Birmingham really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Birmingham Legion have their second corner now. Platini goes short. In by... oh, good climb! And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, they can break here. And that has put paid to that.
Birmingham have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Thinks about the shot. Chance, surely! And he's there to clear it. Mbappe wins the duel this time. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. An opportunity then to pull clear here. Bale! And Iker Casillas somehow saves it. Birmingham Legion have their third corner. Platini plays it short. And here's Platini. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Now it's Messi. He is through here. He's having a shot! No, he's missed it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. This looks promising. Mbappe! And that's a good finish. Just cruising! They are cruising! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter.
And that is the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Birmingham really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Birmingham Legion enjoying a half which is little short of perfect. The dominant force, the only force in a one-sided contest. We're on the move again. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tonali. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
Oh, really well played.
And this is Bale. It's Bale! Oh! Fantastic! A finish right from the top draw. Irrepressible, imperious. That's what makes him what he is.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Birmingham Legion are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Now it's Platini. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Agbadou has been sent off for that incident. The referee showed no hesitation in getting out a straight red card. He has found the way through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. There's the shot! He's put it wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Kante going forward.
La asistencia a este
Probing
partido
pass.
asciende a 97.559 espectadores.
Cannavaro. Ball played for Rijkaard. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Mbappe going after that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Time and again they are repelled. Well, played right into his path. He's in a good position. Bale! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to that famous night in Kiev, Peter.
Oh, quite so. Brought on just after the hour, wasn't he? And within a couple of minutes, he put his team ahead spectacularly. And then he helped himself to another goal late on and put the game out of reach.
Yeah, I remember it well, Peter. I was there. I mean, the first goal was magnificent, but he got a huge slice of luck with the second. OK, he struck the ball well enough, but from that distance, you would expect the keeper to deal with it comfortably.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
That has ended up in no man's land. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Platini! Oh, it's fallen loose again! So, a breakthrough already. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Azar. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here. Dida breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to
Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
He is through here. Dida gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Looking for the run. That looks a good ball through. It's not an especially good pass, that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Del Piero. Really fierce, close defending. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, important interception. Lampard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Mbappe. That's a little off target. That's really well manoeuvred. Thinks about the shot. It's Bale! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Birmingham Legion leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Lampard is in a really good position out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. This is a promising build-up. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Edmilson. And that has put paid to that.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is a brilliant interception. Birmingham Legion looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. He's found space here. Tonali wins the duel this time. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Great ball if he can get there. Great chance! It's hit the upright. Conte. Bale! And that's a good finish. And there's the goal they've been looking for. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Platini. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. This possibly the last play of the half. Maldini with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Birmingham Legion are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So let's get the ball rolling. Lampard. Thuram. Played towards the other side. Great defending, strong and determined. Edmilson. Kante producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Platini. Oh, he's bustling through. Platini!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Nice looking ball. Nice interception, well timed. Azar. This might spell danger. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's tidy. He's had a shot! Oh, keep trying, and eventually it might come off.
Birmingham really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
They've played it short. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically.
Oh, that's excellent. Such a clean tackle.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. It's Bale! Off the post!
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He's got away! Now it's some real chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And here's Bale. Bale! More pressure on the opposition goal. Bergomi calmly anticipates. And this is Del Piero, looking for the run. Now he's off and running. Pinches it off him. Maldini. And it's Bergomi. It's run loose here. Time and again they are repelled. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Looking for a runner. Floated through. That's a decent clearance. Platini. That's the keeper's ball. And that pass here. Oh, what's he done? Maldini. And Ed Nielsen. Ferdinand. Bergomi gets across to intercept that. Can he get on the end of this? And a chance! And it's come back out to him. And it's there! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
And that means just one thing, just the keeper in his way. And he was alert to it. Maldini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale is having a shot! And somehow he kept it out.
Birmingham really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Corner number 2 then.
Substitution.
And it's been taken short. Lazio have the chance to go the other way. Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. Ronaldinho. Maldini. Bale. Oh, a delicate chip through. And that was asking for too much. Rijkaard. He's looking wide.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's going to be disappointed with that. No way through. Lovely pass, but can he get them? It's Bale! Lacking in accuracy. Thuram. Could be danger here, and he is dashing away. Oh, shooting chance! And with that, the end. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Bale producing... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running. Peru have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. And he was alert to it. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's picked his way. Platini! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Peru finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Platini had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's stuck it away. That is remarkable, all square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! And again they hit the front. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Birmingham Legion leading now.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Bale. Just eases him off the ball. Pass is just off target. Oh, he's bustling through here. And he's quick to snatch it back. Shot could be on. A decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And he was quick to react. Looking for the run. Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Walker kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Passes short and sharp. Bale. It's Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring, truly purring. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Birmingham Legion go up by 2 and are looking good.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Nicely worked. De Gea claims comfortably. Rijkaard. Conte. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bale! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Birmingham Legion visibly comfortable, now up by 3.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Bale. Tries to play it through, but he's well, takes a shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Birmingham Legion are having a ball here. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a lovely, neat pass. Gavi. Conte. Great vision. Vitinha. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that has left him in a heap. And that's been intercepted.
That was well...
Tries one from range! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Mbappe probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
And here's Bale. Platini. Very nicely done. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Birmingham have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Birmingham Legion looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline.
Cambio en Perú. Número 19, número 25. Entran.
Down to business again.
Número 22.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Bale. Look at the great chance! And he seemed certain to get the 6th.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Birmingham Legion with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. And here's Platini. Peru have the chance to go the other way. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Platini. Now that looks a decent ball. He's found space here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And he's there to clear it. Chance, surely! And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, now he can run away with it. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Birmingham Legion have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. As you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Birmingham Legion are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Walker with the cross. And he's managed to get rid. Big chance! And it's in! He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Peru get their goal, a bit of respectability restored. Can he get on the end of this? Maldini. Now it's Neymar. It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Owen. And he will... And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Drills one in. Tonali.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Peru appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Knocks it into space. Thuram. And it's Neymar. Threads one in, and he cuts out the supply. Platini going after that. Well read, nice interception. And that's gone loose. And he's lost his man here. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he shoots! And that's in. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Walker did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's on it, can he get away? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Now it's Mbappe. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Oh, he's burst through. Can he finish?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Now it's Owen. That has not gone well. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Neymar. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Not the most accurate pass. Over to the right flank. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Good ball, good take. And that will be it. Birmingham Legion pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Well, we're on the way. When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality...
Mbappe! Goal! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
PSV finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Mbappe cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Kukçu. Yamal. Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. And he shoots! Mbappe! Oh, how good is that? A finish right from the top draw. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Oh, Peter, it's a lovely piece of deception in shaping to whack it and then opting for a lovely little lob.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Shoots! Goal, PSV! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
PSV have their lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. This is a promising build-up. Lopez. Mbappe. That is ended up in no man's land. Tonali. Oh, that's a key interception.
Birmingham really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Chance! Brilliant from Lopez! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He hit that like he meant it, absolutely speared it in.
Oh, that's a brilliant finish, Peter. Such a satisfying one from his perspective, knowing he hit it so beautifully.
Birmingham Legion dragged themselves back again.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better.
And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now it's Bale. And this is Bale. And he's got away from it. Bale had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out. Yeah. Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Birmingham Legion with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. PSV have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Alvarez providing an outlet on that flank. That's going to go a long way. Taken back almost at once. And here's Alvarez. Rijkaard. Conte. Now it's Bale. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rijkaard. Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. And this is Bale. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And this is Bale. It's Bale! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Birmingham Legion have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. And here's Lopez. PSV are looking to go forward now. And that's Lopez. He has found the way through.
2 added minutes has been
Kunde
indicated.
defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Kukçu. Vermin. And the referee has blown for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half,
And we
this.
come to you
Well, I
now
can
with
tell
a
you it's
quick
been a wonderful
request
watch,
for
Peter.
support
I'm not
for our
complaining.
World
The
Charity
goals just seem
Fund.
to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Back on the way then. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Lopez. Great vision. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bale! Marvellous goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this.
He's had a shot!
Mbappe really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. That has been cut short. That's really well manoeuvred. He's in a good position here.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Kukçu. Now it's Mbappe. Rijkaard. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Mbappe. PSV disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Baresi cuts it out. Timber. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Tries to thread one through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Rijkaard.
PSV really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break.
There's the shot! And he hits the net! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So we have movement on both benches. So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Number 10.
It is compelling, this utterly compelling.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
It's Bale! Good counter, had a lot of people worried.
Well, Peter, they're renowned for their breakaways, but you do have to be risky at times.
Neymar. Birmingham Legion perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Aubameyang. And this is Neymar. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Threads one in, and he welcomes it in. Big chance!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Rijkaard. Now it's Aubameyang. Dani Olmo looking to pass their way up the pitch. Diouf. Van der Ven did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Conte.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. 5 minutes left on the clock. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Dani Olmo. Nesta is there, and he can get that clear. Has a look up and drives it forward. Oh, terrible pass. He's shifting through the gears here. Takes a shot!
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
1 minute added time.
And the shot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that will be the final act. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
On the road outside the stadium.
So there we have it, Jim. A game seemingly destined for stalemate, but then the ultimate smash and grab.
Birmingham really wanted this. I mean, look at those players now. Some are barely able to move. They squeezed every ounce of energy out of themselves to get this result, and congratulations to them.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom, and to wish you all a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
That's going to go a long way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Can he get it through? Now, oh, he's all alone. Great chance! He's scored! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Barcelona finding themselves... Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Rijkaard clears it away. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gives it back. And it's Roberto Carlos. Some really good ball movement.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Roberto Carlos.
Oh, really well played.
He's picked his way through. Vinicius Junior looking to receive it in space. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Beckenbauer, that's really well manoeuvred. And this is Messi, and he plays one through. David Villa! Oh, good finish! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Oh, it's a great ball here. It's Bale! Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Now it's Bale. Big chance! Gareth glittering Bale! A finish right from the top draw! And they've got their lead back. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Birmingham Legion leading now. Conte. And here's Bale. And he's found a way past. And he shoots! Out of play for a goal kick. Zanetti. And the pass is intercepted. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Mbappe looking for the run. Messi. Dani Olmo running with intent. It's just beyond his reach. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Bale.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dani Olmo. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. He's looking wide. And that's gone loose. Nicely intercepted. Good ball, good take. Birmingham Legion heading towards the half-time break. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now, can they get him away? Delivered low. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Platini. And he was quick to react. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Bale. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Roberto Carlos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Michel Platini. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Birmingham Legion are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Great ball if he can get there. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Dani Olmo. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bale. Now Mbappe.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it?
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zanetti. And it's Messi. Beckenbauer. Now it's Villa. Tries to play it through. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Villa. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Dani Olmo. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Now he's off and running. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Villa. Now it's Messi. Now it's Villa. Vinicius Junior. Pedri. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 9.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Gattuso. Pedri. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Quickly taken. Fermin, never out of the action for very long. Kagawa. Pedri. And it's Roberto Carlos. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Can he latch on to this? He is through here. Looking for the far post. And he's on to... He's had a shot! Dixon plays it long. Now it's Bale. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's found a way through. And the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Fermin with the short one. And here's Lopez. And the shot! And that's a real chance missed.
Fermin has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Bale. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Roberto Carlos. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Villa. No, it's come to nothing. Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, what has happened here? Shot, surely! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Birmingham really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Fermin goes short. And it's Lopez. Stood up well to him there. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Zanetti. Messi. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. David Villa. Bale. And that was probably asking just too much. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Fermin. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Pedri. So that's it. It is all over. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Bale picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're up and running.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true. Just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
This looks promising. He's had a shot! So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Beckenbauer, Platini, tries to pass it through. Now it's Kvaratskhelia, just eases him off the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Platini, passes coming off in quick succession here. Tonali, and this is Bale. Great ball, and he's had a chance! Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Mbappe.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Taken back almost at once. Yamal. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was...
It's Bale! Oh, it's come off the upright. Schneider. Nuno Mendes.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Platini. Real chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And
Schneider! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That'll be a throw. Platini. Bale. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Platini. Oh, good ball. Chance for a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. No, that's been intercepted. Beckenbauer. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. McAllister. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He's a sharp little ball here. Marquinhos is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Marquez makes the interception. Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Mbappe, surely he can't miss, and he shoots! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Platini really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. Birmingham Legion are having a ball here. Yamal looking for the run. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. And here's Vieri. Cafu driven in. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bale, he's in a great position here. Mbappe is onto this. Can he get it through? Platini is herring after that one. Some resolute defending there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, lovely bit of skill. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, that's well spotted. Nuno Mendes. That's been cut out, well played. Nuno Mendes is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Cafu. And they've got a throw. Space for him to turn and look. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Driving forward. Good ball, good take. That is good. And for the first half, that is that. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Birmingham Legion look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. So let's get the ball rolling. Schneider. And it's made its way to him. That is good strength. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. No, again there's no way through. Aimed beyond the defence, and he's picked out the run. That is lovely. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see him. He's having a pop!
Oh, denied at the last.
Birmingham really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And we have our very first corner.
They've played it short.
And here's Platini. Can he finish? Oh, good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Birmingham Legion are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Bale, he's cut it out. Schneider, McAllister, and Mendes. Now it's McAllister. And here's Vieri. He's picked his way through. Van der Ven getting this one clear. Platini being watched hawkishly here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick it.
Goes for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's put paid to the danger. Marquinhos kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And that could set him on his way. Not much subtlety about that challenge. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now it's Platini. Oh, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. And there's green grass ahead of him. It's a goal! Leicester does really well to win the ball there.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rijkaard. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. And it's Michel Platini. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! And that's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Now, can they get him away? Rijkaard. Now it's Platini. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That is good alertness. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And the through ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's there to belt it away. Threads one in. Drives it in. And that's the keeper's ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Bale. Pass somewhat off target. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Into the last 5 minutes. Tonali. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. Oh, important interception. McAllister. That has been slung wide. So what can they make of this? Oh, now he can run away. It's the That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número
Time for a
7.
change in personnel.
Número 11. Número 15.
Beckenbauer.
Márquez. Número 9. Entran.
That has been
Número
cut
10.
short.
Número 4.
Van der Ven. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Birmingham Legion can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Platini voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7, an undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
Spread out to the left, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre, and they've switched it over to the other side. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Platini, and he's got the beating of his man. But that has not gone well. And here's Vinicius Junior. Casado did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly weak. Shot a goal! And we have our very first corner. Ah, that's a fine interception. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Ambitious ball here. Van der Ven kept aware, and it is reclaimed. It's Shevchenko! And the keeper's glad to see the back of that.
Shevchenko certainly had to make his mind up quickly, and he rushed it.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Looking to play him in, Van der Ven calmly anticipates. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got away. Tries a shot! There it is! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
After 20 minutes is...
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Casado. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. Real chance! And he stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Oh, what a mistake! Lovely pass, but can he get there? Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh no, this does not look... And the finish! Yes! There is is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Decent chance! It's hit the upright. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Casado, and they win it back again. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Birmingham Legion have scored 2 quick goals here. Can he finish? He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Great feat, that.
He is through here. And the shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Vinicius Junior, and the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Hello everybody, and this is a quick reminder to let you know that you'll be able to catch today's match broadcast live on our club's FM station.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So things are underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's over...
And the shot! This time surely! And he's done it! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Sepahan with the corner, there first.
And he's stuck it away. They're level in a trice.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That was fabulous, the most adept. It's Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale!
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's...
Oh no, what has happened here?
Now it's Endrick.
Great ball if he can get there. In with the challenge. And here's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
And he's cut it out. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch.
Casemiro.
Havertz, and he stands tall, impenetrable. Nesta, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, Peter, I think the smartest of reactions, and he just attacked the danger.
And here's Mbappe.
Look at the space here.
Vermeer. Alexander-Arnold. And De Ligt. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold.
Back towards the middle. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Bale.
Silvestre.
He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
And he's ended up in no man's land.
Casemiro.
Now it's Endrick.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. He is through here. Close, decent chance! And it's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
That's been slipped through.
Casemiro.
Bruno Guimaraes.
steaming on goalwards. Well, that is good. Super. And he shoots! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Great chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Silvestre. Threads one in.
That's positional gold. The
Can he finish? Yes! And they're threatening to fly away here. Minimal lapse, maximum punishment. How that hurts.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And yes, it's him again. So now the difference is 3. Silvestre, Bruno Guimaraes.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vermeer. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. De Ligt deals with that comfortably. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half.
Birmingham have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change,
And
they could go big from here.
Today, please take some time out to
Birmingham
give your support
Legion
to our
leading
Venice
by
Stadium fund.
3, and normally that would do, and some. But this feels like no ordinary game.
Substitution on the field. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Coming on the field is number 11, Lookman.
So right back into the action. Oh, that's well spotted. Casemiro. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Guimaraes. Tries to play it through. Aims beyond the defence. His chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Can he stop it going out? Big chance! And the ball's come... Oh, what has happened here? And the finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe! Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's Shevchenko. Casemiro. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And this is Bale. Now it's Platini.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He's found some space. Out for a throw. Bruno Guimaraes. That has not gone well. And it's made its way to him. Alexander-Arnold.
The attendance
Lookman.
for this match was 80,600.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Almost an hour gone. Platini. Neither of these two want to come off second best. A lot of space ahead. Platini!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Referee's given a throw. Endrick. And here's Mbappe. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bruno Guimaraes. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but Endrick! Dixon. De Ligt gets across to intercept that. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Bale. Now, who's going to be first to this? And that's been won straight back. And here's Platini. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lookman. Played to Casemiro. And he was quick to react. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bale on a strong run here. Bale, he's shifting through the gears here. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish. 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Bruno Guimaraes. Shevchenko. Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. He's being urged to shoot. Bruno Guimaraes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Tries one from range. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product. Bruno Guimaraes. Searching pass he's played there. And he welcomes it in. And a chance! It's a goal! Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
At least that has given their people something to smile about. Casemiro. Now it's Endrick. Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Tonali. Good ball, good take.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Good read, needed to be. And we're done. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Bale, a huge performance, answering the call. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello,
camaraderie.
everybody, and welcome
The
to
fans have
today's
pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those...
Oh, he's all alone. Goes for a shot! So, a breakthrough already. Oh, strongly challenged there. Now it's Bale. Desai kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Platini. Now it's Bale. Bale. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bale was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in a great position here. Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. It's just beyond his reach. Threads one in, and this is Ibrahimovic. Birmingham Legion leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Van der Ven cuts it out. Rijkaard. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Bale. Platini. And he's intervened well there. Can he get it through? Oh, he's onto this. Cristiano Ronaldo! And he's stuck it away. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ibrahimovic, and the shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And the comeback is complete! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Galatasaray are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Galatasaray have their lead.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Tonali. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Gullit. Oh, that's nice. Thuram. Cross goes in there.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And it's Thuram, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run, and here's Mbappe. That's good running with the ball. Just the keeper in his way, and a chance! And that's in!
They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Oh, that was vital. Beckenbauer, Platini. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And here's Platini. That is ended up in no man's land. Yaya Toure. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And there's green grass ahead of him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Substitution in progress.
Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Can he finish? Goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Toure is being told it's Bale! Birmingham Legion dragged themselves back again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely weighted ball, Bale. What a throw in. Space for him to turn and look. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Birmingham Legion can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. And here's Bale. Yaya Toure. And here's Bale. Cruyff. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen. And the referee has signalled for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
By any measurement, this really has been a remarkable half of football. Despite all the things we witnessed, somehow we're still level. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And it's Hullet. It's run loose here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Well, this is what we've... Oh, what a mistake! Oh, it's come loose.
And he's had it nicked away. Desai is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Mbappe currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Mbappe, shot a goal! It's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number
So we have
17,
movement on both benches.
Johan Cruyff.
Birmingham
Number
Legion
21,
go up by 2 and are looking good.
Number
And things are much healthier in their favour.
Oh, shooting chance! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely
number
why.
25, Messi. Number 20, Kvaratskhelia. Number 24, Ribery. Substitutions taking place.
Birmingham Legion are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so. David Villa. Now it's Hullet. Galatasaray have reclaimed it. Birmingham Legion do have... Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. That is some save from Khan! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Birmingham Legion with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that could well leave a mark. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Ribery, and this is... He's had a shot! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Now he's running away. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty.
Birmingham Legion presented with a golden opportunity here. Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. No other club feels like Boca, no ground like the Bombonera. Feel it, see it, hear it. This is what the game means to this legion of followers. Things already rolling.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Bale. Passes coming off in quick succession. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. He has found the way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And he's being shifted off it. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Dixon. Mbappe is firing after that one. Bale. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's managed, he's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Doué really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a sharp pass. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe! That's an excellent interception. Platini. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he's intervened well there. Chouameni. It's a threatening ball. It's Bale! And it's a goal! And we have liftoff! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Platini. Now that's well seen too. Pirlo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Conte. Messi. Now this could be a chance. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And here's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Played it. He leaps for it! But he's left disappointed.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Hernandez. Oh, they could be caught out here. Now it's Platini. Bale. Oh, just skips past his man. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when
It's Bale! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Bale has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And that's it. And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Que el personal de seguridad de cada sección se presente inmediatamente en la sala de personal.